What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the White Ranger from Mezco. It is the Mezco exclusive, part of their 112 line. And of course, it is the greatest Ranger of all time, Tommy Oliver. So, this is the front of the packaging. We got that Mezco emblem. You got this nice picture on the front. You got the side. We've got the back. Other side. Now, let's get them open and check them out. All right, so like all Mezco figures, we got the clamshell that has all of his accessories. We got the figure, Saba, two different forms. We've got this other sword here. We've got the other gems for the other rangers. Going to be giving out powers. We've got the different hands. Little side sheath for Saba. We've got some effects. And then, of course, on the bottom, we got another clamshell. You always got to check for extra clamshells. You get the stand. And you got the different color effects, transferring, powers, that sort of thing. So we'll start by taking a look at some of the accessories. And here is the Tommy head. That looks okay. It's not the best. They have such a rough time with the JDF head sculpt. And I don't know why. And that's everybody. It's not super terrible, but it's not the best. But he's got the long hair, the ponytail. And we got Saba. We got two versions of Saba. So you got the version that you mostly see. Him floating around, doing his thing. It's a pretty nice sculpt. The gold on there, the silver. Looks really cool. It is the collapse version, and then when he goes to fighting, of course, it does extend. You kind of see the difference there. But painted the same, nice gold. Silver on the head. Pretty nice. And I did pop that head off. I did see the head will pop off because there is an effect for him here. So if it happens, just try not to lose it. But he's got this other head sculpt here with the laser eyes. I'll leave that in there. You've got, of course, different blast effects, slash effects that you can slide on there. And again, you can fit that any way that you need to, want to. More effects. Slashing. Always really nice that they give you those extra effects, that sort of thing. Don't know if I'll use them, but most people probably will if they're doing like photography, that sort of thing. Definitely helps with that. You get the sheath for him, for Saba. I guess I'll leave this version out. Another thing you're gonna do is when you're you can pop that head off and then throw this in there. Actually, it pegs, so we can do it that way. Try to get it on there good. Okay. There we go. Then we'll peg that in there, and then we'll throw it on the figure. So there he is there. the belt does kind of have a little enough give to get him in there. So there he is on White Ranger. And of course, we get the big gold sword. It's all the different gems. Nice gold. You got these, the gems look pretty plain, a little plain, not as shiny as I guess I thought it would be. But, it does the job. I mean, that's a nice gold. Sword looks pretty nice, pretty simple. I think they nailed the look of it. So pretty cool. Then, of course, you get all the different hands. You get the set of fists that he comes with. And then you get all of these other. I'm going to use Saba to help pop them out. So you get these kind of, I guess you're holding Saba type hands. Not terrible. Those look pretty good. They're all just molded in white. They'll probably be the same as a bunch of other ones. You get these like thrusting hands. Hopefully you can see that okay. Like that. You get the chopping hands. And you're getting all of these, a left and right version of these. You get these hands, some of my favorite hands for like posing. Little claw. Probably the ones I'll leave on them. And then you get this other one for holding Saba at a nice little angle. And that's pretty much it for all of his accessories. So here is the White Ranger himself. And he looks awesome. I love this figure. I love the Green Ranger figure that they did. And they didn't stray far from that, which is awesome. Because that one was definitely like a home run there. Such a beautiful figure. They didn't really need to do anything crazy. I would say when you're putting the hands or putting Saba in the hands, just be sure not to lose the headpiece. They do come off a little easier than I would like. Just don't lose those. But just standing here, I mean, it looks amazing. The head sculpt looks amazing. You got the clasp there. You've got the little, groove where it separates the tiger from the head. Looks so good. Just looks really awesome. You got the shield. Nice gold. They did this like copper for the emblem and the belt. I'm not sure exactly why they did it. I thought it was all the same gold. So I'm not sure what the choice was for there. I don't know if that's accurate to something. So yeah, if you know why, like if that's the way it is supposed to be, let me know. Because I don't remember ever being like that. I just remember it being all solid matching. That's definitely strange to me. It does pop. It does kind of look good, but still, I'm used to it being like this kind of gold that's on his helmet and his shoulder. You got the belt here with the little design. You got his gloves that go all the way up, and on the inside, you can see the zipper part right there, which is really cool for that kind of detail in there. The nice soft goods here. You got the back. You've got the boots with the zipper parts. And just such an amazing looking figure. It looks great. So for articulation, he does have the double ball peg. There's the inside there. The helmet looks amazing again. Look at those whiskers, the eyes, the ears. I always love that. That's always like my favorite part of the helmet. I mean, it looks so good. Those lines going through there in the ears. You've got a joint at the base of the neck. He does roll around really good. Look at that. Nice personality. He looks up really far. I think farther than Green did. looks down really far. So his articulation is like improved a little bit. T pose goes pretty far. Upper bicep cut, double jointed elbows. You can see how far in he goes, pretty far. Rotates here at the base of the glove, and then also in the hand where you got the peg and hinge. You've got an upper diaphragm cut, which is awesome. Moves really well with the armor. The base, yep, there's a ball waist, but it looks like you're getting most of your articulation from the diaphragm, if not everything. Just a little bit from the base, but the shield doesn't hinder the articulation. So he moves forward pretty good, moves back really nice. And you can, rotate down. Like really cool. Looks good. Natural feeling. Leg goes forward that far. Goes back to neutral. Double jointed knees. Upper boot cut. And then you get the hinge and pivot, the foot. And that is it for his articulation. So for a comparison, who better to compare him with than himself in his Green Ranger suit? I mean, look how awesome those two look together. You've got the different types of gold, this lighter gold on the White Ranger. You've got this darker gold, but it still looks really good. The helmets look amazing. They did really good. And getting the armor right on a figure, it's got to be tough to try to get the right look, to try to get the good articulation in there with it without trying to hinder. That's got to be tough. And they knocked them both out, in my opinion. I think they nailed it. So that when you get to the other figures, I mean, it should be a piece of cake, right? Nothing else should be in your way. The belts look good. See the boots, everything. I mean, it looks great. And I hope we get the rest of the JDF characters and um, other series also. That would be pretty cool. It did take a while to get these, and getting the entire set took even longer in between. I don't have it yet. I am hoping that it shows up soon or that we get it soon. Um, it's just I don't know the gap between like white, green came first, then white. They're both exclusives, so they're going to be tough to get a hold of for anybody that wants to complete the team now. And then I don't know if it's been years since that set was announced, or when not for pre-order. It feels like it's been forever. But I mean, I think it'll be worth it. I think if they stick to these body types, the articulation wise, and keep the look up, the quality, I think that set is going to be amazing. The turtle set was amazing, and I think that the Ranger set is going to do the same thing like the turtles did, and just kind of blow everybody away. Then everybody might be trying to hunt these guys down, and that's going to be tough since they were exclusives. I was able to get another green just in case. I get worried about certain figures whenever I really love them, that if something happens, I won't be able to find a replacement. Luckily enough, I was able to get a hold of another green when he came out, but I was never able to get a hold of an extra white, which he should have been the one I really, really went after as far as the extra, because my downside for him is he's wearing the white soft goods. And if you touch this guy with something on your fingers, I'm worried about, staining him. Or if he sits in your shelf and there's dirt or dust that, builds up naturally or something like that, um, I don't know what it's going to do to your suit. Is it going to turn yellow, dingy, that sort of thing? So I don't even keep him on display, to be honest. He hasn't been on display. My green has been on display. My white's been in the box just because I'm so afraid of that. I didn't want him to be yellow by the time we got the rest of the team together. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to try to see what another white is running these days, because I am gonna want him to have on display, whether it's with the other Rangers or in a JDF like display. because he is my, I think he's the greatest ranger. He is my, um, all time favorite ranger, of course. I mean, he's had what? He had the green, the white. I'll claim turbo because he was turbo red, and then we got Zeo. Um, we've got Dino Black. Am I missing any? I think that's all of them, right? Green, white, Zeo, turbo. So that's four. Got the two reds. We got the Dino Black. That's five. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Surprised he didn't go after any others. No, he was a really nice guy when I met him. He was really cool with me. I met him several times, and then he was really awesome with my wife. When she was there with us, he was really cool with both of us. Really cool to meet him, talk to him, and R.I.P. to him. That he's gone. We talked a lot. We had some good memories, or I got some good memories left of him, some pictures, that sort of thing. But and I just loved his character and everything. Meeting him in person was really cool. But meeting him in person was really awesome. I have his Green Ranger helmet signed. I made my own White Ranger helmet, which is really cool. Um, yeah, such a cool character, and going through all of these different looks is pretty awesome. I hope we get some other versions of other Rangers too. I'm hoping this set, the Ranger set, is coming, and I hope we see the maybe start of something else. Maybe they just do one-offs of certain characters, that sort of thing, from different lines. That would be kind of cool too, like the fan favorite type stuff. I say that because I want a Zeo Gold, like, pretty bad. That look is just amazing, and I'm hoping we get something like that, especially if we can get it in this style. I mean, that'd be awesome. The nice gold and just straight black. That'd be such a beautiful figure if it matches like these guys. I mean, this thing looks amazing. So yeah, the only complaints I really got for this guy is probably that, or maybe both of them, that they're exclusive. Um, it does keep it, pretty rare being exclusive and being out for a while. But I'm not trying to gatekeep nothing. I do think they're great figures. I wish everybody could handle them, hold them, and then if they're more available, I wouldn't have to try to track down another white one just in case. Maybe I got something on my fingers one day and I touch that white, which is the downside to it. But it is also a beautiful figure. No real complaints. Articulation is awesome. The paint, the look, everything. I think they nailed the helmet, which is the big thing that everybody looks at when you're collecting Ranger figures. Did they get the head sculpt right? The helmet sculpt? Oh, other downside, the Tommy head. Not the best Tommy head, but none of them are. Yeah, just a beautiful figure. So that is going to be it for this review. Figure looks amazing. Both of these they're like 2 for 2. Can't wait to see what the other set looks like and get these guys in a photo with them. So hopefully this helped you out, that you got to see what you needed to see and decide whether you want to try to hunt him down if you don't have him already, if it's for you or not. But I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.